Good evening everybody, just want to catch up with you all for week 5 of training for the 3 people around, Jody man and all the rest of them in between. It's the big news today as well. I'll come up with that in a second. Just going about last week, I did run on Monday, did do 5 mile, did do more elevation than I have done in the last couple of weeks, but unfortunately I was really ill to the point where I just thought I need to have a couple of days off, so I had the rest of the week off. Turns out I had polyps. I've had these before a couple of years back, so I've got some nasal stuff that's sorting that out. I feel much better. I have done this, it's Wednesday today. Normally I put out my YouTube on a Wednesday, and I had already done it, but I'm getting some really good news today which I'm going to come to in a second. So sorry, my throat's still not quite right, so that's why I'm redoing this video. And I'm getting all excited, right? So anyway, what I need to tell you about last week. So I was unwell all the week. Let's say the polyps got us to the point where I just couldn't really breathe through my nose, wasn't able to train very well. So I thought, give myself a little bit of time off. You've got to learn sometimes. Yes, it's great to push. It's good to keep going, and I bang on about never stop, never tire, keep pushing yourself to your limits. Sometimes health comes before limits, comes before training, comes before anything. So I called it last Tuesday, thought right, that's it, I'm going to have a couple of days off, going to rest, get myself better, find out what tomorrow is, like I say, find out it was polyps, got nasal sprays, and I'll be fine now. So anyway, that's last week, done, and nothing that to do about it. That's done. You've got to remember sometimes in all of your training, for whatever event you're doing, whatever you're trying to do, there will be hiccups, there will be setbacks. Just don't ever let it get you down. It did a little bit last week because I couldn't train, but health comes first. Anyway, the big news is I got into the plane race today, which I'm really excited about. I tried years ago to get in it, didn't get in. Sort of just left it on a back burner. Just getting confirmation there. I've just paid for it. I'm totally excited. So I actually need to put it on my board. Before all these actually it goes out, because it's the 9th of June. If you don't know the Blade Racers song, you know Jody, or even if you just know that song anyway, it's on the 9th of June. Scottsdale Road. So that'll be the first thing I do now. Not these. I'm going to put that above that. I'll have to change the board around it anyway. So I'm absolutely chuffed to bits about it. I'm giddy here. It's a race that I always wanted to do when I was running years ago, but it was a club running thing and you couldn't really get in. And then I applied for it. My girlfriend reminded us on about it, so I applied for it, went in the ballot. Thought I'm probably not going to get in. I didn't get in the Great North Run this year. Thought I'm probably not going to get in, but I've got in, and I've just paid for it, and I'm excited, and it's done. Here we go. So that's about it for this week. There's not a great deal to say other than that, so I'll keep it short and sweet. What I am going to try and do tomorrow is to try and do a bit of a day in the life of what I do to get up and do things, because something that I have been asked over the last couple of weeks, or months actually, is like, how do you get up at that time in the morning? What do you do? How do you do this? We know this. I'm going to make a little video on it, because I'm still not doing any massive distances tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a 5 mile. I'll try and get elevation above 500 feet-ish. So I'm going to try and do a little video on that tomorrow. I'm going to go in anyway. I know how got me timer clock thing in here anymore. I've put it back in the sitting room just to keep us on time with all my training. And you understand why when I go about do my video tomorrow. I know I'm rattling on here. My tea's just about done. So I need to go. Thank you everybody. Again, if you could subscribe to my channel, please like and do all the usual stuff. That would be really grateful. I'll speak to you probably more next week, because I'm hoping to get the Lake District this weekend and get my first climb out of the way. Not out of the way, but let's get climbing again. And I'll have a full report of all my training from last week. Once again, as always, never stop, never tire. Unless you got pull-ups, and then you will have to stop and you'll have to have 5-6 days off and get yourself better. But other than that, thanks for watching, as always. Goodbye.